progress is not nearly as fast as anyone would like. We're not where we need to be, but we're making progress. And we should remember where we were at when President Obama took office. And we were losing 750,000, 800,000 jobs a month. Now we're gaining jobs.
Why do you think they're lower than anticipated?
Well, I haven't seen the report, so I defer on that.
Okay, what do you say to critics of the Democratic job plan?
Let's just talk about the convention and voter registration today.
Yeah. Well, I think that the argument is out there. It's clear that there has been tremendous progress that's being made under President Obama when you compare where we were as a nation when he took office versus where we are now. We're creating jobs. We were losing a massive number of jobs when he took office in January of 2009 on the brink of a depression.
What do you think about kind of being the face of the, I guess, energizing the Hispanic voter? I mean, that's what, after your dynamic speech the other day, you and your daughter, of course. The Hispanic vote in the United States is becoming more and more important, and there's a reason why President Obama is winning it by over 30 points right now. It's because on the issues, President Obama has been much more impactful. His policies are much more beneficial to the Hispanic community on immigration reform, on education, on health care, on tax policy. So it's not a surprise that Hispanics have rallied around President Obama. Is there any conflict? Because I know that most Hispanics are Catholic, and even Catholics are like, well, we like the Republicans on this and we like Democrats on that. Do you see the conflict being there, and how do you overcome that?
Not at all. I mean, the fact is that you have a lot of Catholics who are Democrats, Hispanics who are Democrats, and so people don't agree with every single point sometimes of a party's philosophy, but they certainly support President Obama because they know that he's working hard to make their lives better, to create jobs, to invest in opportunity, particularly educational opportunity. That's why you see those polls showing such a huge lead for President Obama.
Were you surprised when you were able to pick up the keynote speech?
Yeah, I was surprised. Of course, I was surprised, and I'm very honored, and of course a little bit nervous going into it. But I was also glad to be able to do it, and very relieved when it was over.
You seem to be a shining star. I see you pop up on network shows quite often. Where do you see yourself in 2016?
I'll be in San Antonio. I'm going to be in San Antonio through 2017 if the voters will have me. That's my tenure. We have an 8-year limit, so I'll be around there for a while.
Okay, you're sticking with the Democratic Party and rising with it. What do you think?
Oh, of course. I'm a proud Democrat, and President Obama has made me, restored, renewed, reinvigorated my faith that working together as a nation that we can create an even greater and even more successful United States in the 21st century. So he reminded everyone last night why we are proud to be Democrats.
How do you stick being a Latino, being what we consider a minority at this point? How do you cross over? How do you connect with all races, all creeds, all people of faith? How do you make that connection if you are kind of seen as a Latino star?
Well, I mean, the fact is that what I spoke about on Tuesday was really an American dream story, and the values that we share, that we're going to work hard as individuals, but also as a nation, that we're going to make investments and opportunity. And so I don't worry about that. The things that President Obama has done, the things that I'm speaking about, they really resonate with all Americans.
You're spending time in North Carolina.
Let's do 1 or 2 more questions, everyone.
Okay, I was going to say, you're spending a lot of time in North Carolina. Why do you think North Carolina is so important in this election?
Well, it's very clear that it's a close race in North Carolina. North Carolina is a growing state. It's important. This is going to be, as everyone has said, a competitive election. And the president won North Carolina in the last cycle, and I believe that he can win, but it takes a lot of hard work, and that's why I'm here.
And what are your opinions of Charlotte? Like, what did you think of, your time here?
Oh, even before my visit here, I've been very impressed by Charlotte. Charlotte is an example of an urban renaissance and great economic development over the years, just in terms of the city. So I had the chance to express that to Mayor Fox, and Charlotte did a great job as a host city. If every convention could run as well as this one, that would certainly be a great thing for the future.